Now today we have a look at the errors in measurement. Errors. Do you remember? Okay. There are several terms about errors. Do you remember? Okay. First, absolute error. What is absolute error? That means the difference between the actual value and the measured value is always positive. For example, here, this pencil measured value. You'll see that, okay, let's enlarge it. 8.5, see? 8.5 cm, right? And the actual value maybe, you found that is 8.65 cm. So this time, the absolute error will be equals 8.65 minus 8.5, so it's 0.15 cm. Okay, this is absolute error. And the second term, maximum absolute error. In usual, some question asks you this one, maximum absolute error. So that means it's the half of the scale interval of the measuring tool. For example, here, this measuring tool is 0.5 cm. So if you want to find the maximum absolute error, that means equals to half of 0.5 cm. So 0.25 cm is the maximum absolute error. Okay? How about the upper limit and the lower limit of the actual value? Okay, so by using this example again, here is the measured value. That means 8.5 is the measured value. Okay, and this time the upper limit equals 8.5 plus 0.25. So 8.75 is the upper limit. Okay, and how about the lower limit? This one, 8.5 minus 0.25. Okay, that means 8.25 as the lower limit. Okay, so you found that this pencil in between, maybe you say that X, in between 8.25 cm to 8.75 cm. In this time, remember here 8.25 cm is the lowest value, but not more than 8.75. If more than, then should be around up to 9. Understand? And two more terms, relative error and percentage error. Relative error just simply find by using the maximum absolute error. That means here is 0.5 over measured error. For example, this time maximum absolute error is 0.25 and then over 8.5. So this is the relative error. And percentage error, that means 0.25 over 8.5 times 100%. Understand? Remember? Okay, let's start to have a look some DSE public exam question. Okay, this question seems like 2017 that question. So let's have a look. For example, here, the length of a cable is termed standard if its length is measured as 765 meters. Correct to the nearest meter. So part A, find the least possible length of standard cable. Okay, find the least possible length of the standard cable. Before we find this length, actually we must find out the maximum absolute error. If we know the maximum absolute error, then we can solve this question. See, correct to nearest meters, so half of 1 meters. So it's 0.5 meters is the maximum absolute error. Therefore, least possible length of the standard cable equals to 765 minus 0.5. So you found that 764.5 meter is the least possible length. Okay. Part B. Is it possible that the total length of 4 standard cables is measured as 3 kilometers? 4 of them. Okay. Correct to nearest 0.1 kilometers. Explain your answer. So, now, is it possible? Just check it. Because now part A, we found that the least possible length. So,已經揾到最少啦。Okay, least possible length of 4. Okay, 4 standard cable. Therefore, by using part A result, okay, 764 times 4, then you found that this one is 3058 meters. That means 3.058 kilometers. Right? Okay. See? Is it 3.0? Check it. Okay. Upper length, upper limit. Okay. If now here, if the total length, okay, is 3.0 kilometers, correct to 0.1 kilometers. That means what? Check it. 睇下個 upper limit. What is an upper limit of the actual length? Actual total length should be actual total length. Okay? 咁全長係幾多呢？ That means 3.0 plus, now correct to 0.1 kilometers. That means plus half of 0.1. Okay? So 3.05 kilometers. Okay? 咦？望下啦。Since now 3.058 kilometers, which is greater than 3.05 kilometers. That means what? Is it possible measured as this one? 咁你發覺，咦，大個喎。Therefore, it is impossible. It is impossible. Okay? To measure it as 3.0 kilometers. Okay? Understand? So when we check this kind of question, you need to have a look the maximum absolute error, then find the least. Least, that means find the lower limit. Okay? 好，有個 lower limit 咧，咁我哋就可以睇下啦。4個 standard cable 會點樣咧？計到個長度啦，跟住就比較啦，度到會唔會只係3.0咧 kilometers？ 咁如果真係嘅話，又 correct to nearest 0.1 km， 咁你就諗下啦，喺度嘅情況最大嘅值會係幾多咧？應該係呢一個。咁既然 least possible length 都大過度到最大嘅值，咁即係話 impossible 啦。Okay? Understand? Okay. Have a look one more example. Number two. Have a look. This one also like the DSE question. Part A. The weight of a cake measured as 2.1 kilometers. Okay? Correct to nearest 0.1. Find the upper limit. This time find the upper limit of the actual weight of the cake. 好啦，一樣啦。First, find the maximum absolute error. Find the maximum absolute error. Okay, half of this one, round up to 0.1 kilometers, kilogram, sorry. So 0.05 kilogram. So how to find the upper limit? Not difficult. upper limit of the actual length, actual weight. 成日都講咗 length 添。So this one, actual weight of the cake. So 2.1 plus maximum absolute error, upper, so plus this one, this value. So 2.15 kilogram. So upper limit of the cake is 2.15 kilogram. Then part B. Is it possible to cut the cake into 12 pieces of smaller cakes? And this one measured as 170 gram. Okay, correct to nearest 10 grams. What do you think? Maximum absolute error equals half of 10 grams. Okay, so this time is 5 grams. Again, here correct to 10 grams. So find the maximum absolute error first. And this time, is it possible to cut it into 12 pieces and measure it as this one? You need to think. Find what kind of value. Okay, so you should check that. Oh, this time find the lower limit of the actual weight of a piece of smaller cake. That means what? This one 170 minus 5 gram. So you found that, oh, this one is 165 gram. Okay, 165 gram. Then can they cut it into 12 pieces? Let's see. Let n be the number of pieces of smaller cake. 好，喺呢度就睇下 check 下個 n 啦，點樣 check 啊？ So n is it smaller than this one, 2.15 kilogram over 165 gram. Okay, n 細過幾多呢？睇一睇咯喎。So now is n smaller than 21050 over 165. And you found that this one is 13.03 and then ... At the end, that means the greatest value, the greatest possible values of n is 13. 即係話，哇，最大嗰個係13，咁即係可唔可以 cut 到12件啊？咁即係得啦。如果用170個 gram， OK， 可以量度到170個 gram， 因為呢一個希望係可以達至嘅。咁我嘗試 check 下啦，165咁你發覺 OK，therefore it's possible. Okay, answer the question. It's possible to cut into 12 pieces. Okay? Okay. Okay, number 3. This question maybe I leave it to you, then you can do it by yourself. And I want you to have a look at the last one. This is the question with the trapezium. Have a look. Now here in the figure, ABC is a trapezium where all measures are correct to the nearest cm. First, write down the maximum absolute error as the measurement. I think this one not difficult. So maximum absolute error, this one equals to half times 1 cm, right? So 0.5 cm is the maximum absolute error. B, least possible area. Oh, this time is the area. Okay, so you need to check. Now you have 3 measures here, AD and the height and the length BC. So least possible area. That means you try to find out the lower limits of each length. 你要揾最細嘅可能嘅面積，咁即係話呢三個，當你度完之後，實質其實佢個 lower limit 係咩呢？咁顧名思義呢個8，咁即係話7.5啦。呢度有少0.5就係6.5啦。最後呢個顧名思義就係11.5啦。So times all together, upper length 8 minus 0.5 plus lower length 12 minus 0.5, and then times the height. That means 7 minus 0.5 altogether divided by 2. Right? So 61.75 cm squared. Okay, this is the least possible area. How about C? Told you that actual area is P. Find the range of the value of P. Okay, if you want to find the range, that means just now you find the lower limit already. 呢個其實就係個 lower limit 啦。咁即係話 C part 其實揾翻個 upper limit 啫。So find the upper limit of the actual area. Okay, so this one equals what? Just the same, 8 plus 0.5 plus 12 plus 0.5 and then times 7 plus 0.5. Right, all together divided by 2. So you see that 78.75 cm squared. As a result, the range of P, the range of value of P, maybe say that. The range of values of P is, okay, use the inequality sign. Remember, this one equal to the lower limit, 61.75, and then not smaller than the largest one, 78.75, but not include this value. Understand? 好，希望同學都記得同 area 有關同埋 measurement 之間嗰個關係。So remember, try to do the left number 3 question, okay? And remember these key points, okay?